Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna need for all of you to stay tuned at the very end of the very video. Cause one thing about these individuals, when they counted you out, that's when they fumbled a blessing. But like I said, make sure you stay tuned so you can understand where I'm coming from, alright? Don't forget to like, comment, and if you're new here, click that subscribe button. Happy Saturday and Grand Rising, how we doing out there today? But other than that, ladies and gents, let's get right into it. They fumbled their blessing when they counted you out. But God is about to bless you right in front of them. Let me tell y'all something. When people count you out, do not sweat it. Because let me tell you this. When these people counted you out, that tells you right there, they couldn't count. They were looking at you like you was in second place. But the whole entire time, you was the one. You understand where I'm coming from? You was the one the whole entire time. And people counted you out because they didn't want to see you make it. They wanted somebody else to be in your spot. And not only that, they hated your work ethic. They hated you. And they look at you like you were some type of criminal or something. But the whole entire time, they were the ones that need some help. We talking about some therapy. We talking about spiritual healing out here. The same ones that overlook you is going to be the same ones that will be watching you, stalking your social media, asking everybody about you, trying to dig up some information about you, trying to dig up something from your past that you did. But guess what? The past is dead and gone. And these individuals is still living in the past because they hate to see you flourish in front of their baby eyes. They hate to see you making it out here. You may go through your ups and downs, but let me tell you something. These people hate to see you happy. Then they ask these nosy questions. What you been doing? I'm talking about personal stuff. You got married yet? Like, yo. But no. They see that you're really doing your thing out here. Or what type of work you do? What's your occupation? How much money you making? Pocket watching. They want to know, was you really serious about starting that business? And when you show them that you were really serious, that's when the hatred starts spilling out. I'm talking about they spill their emotions everywhere when they find out you were doing better than them. Somebody clean up on hour 3, somebody don't spill their feelings all over the floor. And they don't look too good. But let me tell you this. People can fun of you all they want to. But when they fumble you, guess what? That says a lot about them. Because a stranger will not fumble you. They will not overlook you. They will push you towards greatness. Meanwhile, the ones that you grew up with, or that watch you grow up, have watched you grew up, don't be the main ones that are going to be fumbling you, overlooking you, counting you out. But that's all right. Let them count you out. Because like I said, these individuals can't count. Because you was the one that entire time, but they were looking at you like, he ain't nothing, she ain't nothing. Put them on the back of the burner. Put them on the back of the bus. Like for real though. Y'all was in the front of the bus the whole entire time. Rosa Parks. But they want you in the back of the bus. And the reason why they try to put you in second place because they know doggone well that you was the one the entire time. That's why when people know something about you, they don't tell you. They start looking at you with these mean looks, mistreatment, trying to plant these evil thoughts in your head, negativity, all that type of stuff. Satan. The devil. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, ain't nobody mad but the devil. These people get up every day trying to see, what can I start? I'm talking about their evil wickedness. They thought that they can get away with it by putting you in second place, but not to be a preacher, I ain't trying to sound like one either, but God didn't let it happen. That's why you're getting blessed, all in the hater's face. All of your enemies going to sit right there, that little nonchalant popcorn, whatever they got going on. They're going to sit right there and watch you get blessed. And you think they asking questions now? They really gonna be asking you then. But don't you tell them nothing. Don't tell these individuals a doggone thing out here. Cause people ain't doing too good. But that's their fault. Their life decisions. That's why they always say be careful of what decision that you pick, because it can affect your future. Well, look at them. They walk around here hurting, getting out the bed, causing chaos. What type of lie can I tell on them today? I'm talking about that's rubbing their little crusty hands like they Birdman. Let me see, what can I start today? What type of lie can I tell on her today? What type of lie I can tell on him today? And don't you know it? It backfired in their face every single time. These people know that you were the one. They know you was a 1 in a million. But they're looking at you like, Nah, I'm putting him in second place. I'm putting her in second place. The whole entire time, they know it and you know it. That's why you ain't let that stuff get to you. They want you to be walking around here scratched out, talking about why they not supporting me. Why he or she not supporting me. Y'all did not care. Y'all did not care if these people didn't support you or not. And when you stand out from the crowd, trust and believe me, they're going to yap about you. They're going to talk, spread lies. But when you in the crowd, oh, they love you then. But remember, when you in the crowd, you still going to be unhappy. But when you separate, isolate yourself from the crowd, you don't give a crap what nobody say. Not society, not nobody. That's when you're going to ruffle some feathers. People's spirits going to be bothered by you and your presence. Because they see that God in you. They see that light. They see the truth in you. These people are liars. That's why they get up every day checking your Facebook or your social media, whatever you got going on. They hurry up and check it. As a matter of fact, they click the notifications bell button. So whatever you post on social media, it come up on their phone. Obsessed, ain't it? Creepy, ain't it? But let's imagine if you take a whole week off and go on vacation. Boy, these people gonna be so worried about you. Why he ain't posting? Why she ain't posting? Because you're out there enjoying your life. God is blessing you behind the scenes. And that's none of their business. But people these days want to get all up in your 411. See, when they counted you out, ladies and gentlemen, and they see you still doing good out here, oh, here comes the nosy questions. Here come the two-faced phonies all up in your face, shoving that microphone in your face, want to ask some questions. Remember, they treating you like a celebrity, and you're going to treat them like a fan. And if I were you, I would not answer that question. I won't even acknowledge them. They will be invisible to me. And you're probably saying the same old thing. You will not acknowledge them. Because remember, when they counted you out, these people know what they were doing. They really did. These people ain't that doggone gullible. They know what they were doing. Trying to make you feel like you were less, but you were more than less. What people feel about themselves, they want to put that all on you. Well, today I feel like, you know what? I feel like shh. So I'm gonna make him or her feel like shh. But at the same time, I ain't trying to sound me when I say this, but when they try to put that stupid energy out on you, you dust that stuff off your shoulders and laughed at them. Cause ain't nothing out here can break your joy. You are slow to anger. And not only that, you slow to speak, which means you rather sit right there and listen to people. And when you do that, they're going to tell on themselves. Now, I peeped your card. See, when you sit back and listen to people, they will tell on themselves. They will expose themselves right in front of you. Then they're trying to make you angry because they angry. But no, they angry because they were wrong about you. They were angry because they counted you out, overlooked you, underestimated you, and you proved them wrong. And now they are so in shame, embarrassed, in shambles, and is. And all of them got food, ladies and gentlemen. They all got food. You got these people looking like pure clowns. Well, that's not your fault, but they was already clowns anyway. But when they, you hear me, when they, them, the snakes, the clowns, the rats, the low individuals, the buffoons, the fine monkeys, whatever you want to call them, they counted you out so many doggone times. You still, and I mean you still, came out on top. You still went out there and put in the work. Because the little did they know, they would put in more fire into the gasoline. The more fire they would put on that gasoline, it blew up right in front of their face. That's all you needed. A bunch of, you can't do this. Ain't nobody gonna like you. Ain't nobody gonna do this and that and this and that. Ain't nobody gonna help you. That's all you needed, just to get that push. That wasn't making you angry. They were motivating you. You see, these people are getting a taste of their own medicine. Because whatever they put out there, it come right back to them. They thought they were making you angry. No, they were making you greater and even more better. That's why they sitting there with their mouth hanging out, eyes all big. Because they can't believe somebody like you overcame all that BS. You overcame all that nonsense. Then they sitting there scratching the back of their head. They're going back telling their little friends that they gotta have these little secret meetings. Because they can't figure out, how did you overcome so many traps, so many rumors? Because y'all had a lot of people staring at you, but guess what? You ain't let that stop you. That lets you know right there, you're doing a good job. And you ain't got people talking. You ain't got people turning against you. If you ain't got people being nosy and want to ask questions. If you ain't got people secretly want to be like you ain't doing nothing right. That tells you right there, you scared to become successful. You scared to stand out. But people like y'all, some of you got neighbors watching you. Some of you got people trolling you online. Some of you got people from your past trying to come back because they counted you out and they fumbled their blessing big time. When they walked out of your life, they fumbled the blessing. When they put their mouth on you, they fumbled their blessing. And now that you're doing better without them, now they want to come back running. Talking about let's be friends again. Negro, please. Child, bye. Stop it. They know they messed up. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, people that get out the bed with that type of attitude, it says a lot about them. And they wonder why you always been getting blessed in their face. I don't care what type of lie they put you in. You still out here getting to the bag. You still out here getting blessed. And you still out here smiling. You see, that's what make the devil mad anyway. When you smiling, showing your teeth, you walking around with your chest out, head up high and all that. Boy, they can't stand that. You think they're whispering like a bunch of cheerleaders now? They ain't seen nothing yet. This ain't over. It ain't over till God says it's over. But guess what? This is just the beginning. So give them something to talk about. Give them something to yit yak about. Because that's what losers do anyway. Sit there in their little mentally challenged meetings and gossip about winners. But winners encourage one another. Pull one another up. Not gossip. Criticize and judge. That's what losers do. Oh, and let me tell you this. Some of you could have been in the worst situations of your life. Your life could have been jacked up. And they sitting right there counting you out because you was in a messed up situation. Whatever the case may have been. But let me tell you this. You still end up coming on top. Because behind the scenes, y'all were putting in that work. I don't care how jacked up your life would have been or had been. Y'all still put in the work. All of you did. And they sitting right there talking about he gonna be in that situation forever. She never gonna make it. He never gonna make it out the city. She never gonna be a singer. He never gonna be this. She never gonna be that. But fast forward, and you're doing everything they said that you couldn't do. And let me tell you this. When you become successful, or about to become successful, you will gain a lot of enemies. Jesus had enemies. So what makes you think you ain't gonna have enemies? But let me tell you this. I don't care how many enemies come against you. The reason why they're coming against you because they see something in you that is triggering them. These people are afraid of you. They are frightened. If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. If you ain't making enemies, you ain't doing nothing right in this life. If you want to be liked by everybody else, you are not living to your full doggone potential. That's why when people stand out, you think they give a crap what people think about them. And the ones that send that counting you out, they are afraid to stand out and chase their dreams. But the ones that want to chase their dreams is the main ones criticizing folks, pointing the finger. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, you working in silence, you moving in silence. Let them think you ain't got such and such. Let them think you ain't got no car. Let them think you ain't got this coming up or that coming up. Let them think that. Let them assume. And then when God really, really reveal it to them, they could be sitting there looking so dumb, so flabbergasted. Y'all gonna have these people dumbfounded. And not only that, you're gonna be humble with it. You ain't gonna be like, aha, I told you so. You ain't gotta do none of that. Because they already gonna be looking dumb in the face anyway. When they see you somewhere else in another city, in another state, surrounded by other winners, celebrating success and not failure, and not this person competing with this person, secretly jealous of this person. That's fake people stuff. When real winners come together, they help out one another, learn from one another, school each other. But the losers that they are, I bet they learned their lesson now. Never, never, never outcount God's chosen people. They looking at you like you number two, but the whole entire time, you number one. You been number one since the day you were born. Whatever year you were born, if you were born in the 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s, or 2000s, or 2010s, depending on who watching me. If you're a teenager, OG, I don't care what the age is, or 1950s, I don't care. They counted you out during school, junior high, middle school, high school, even in college, even in your hometown. They fumbled their blessing when they did it, and now they paying the price for it. And what can you say? You're doing the doggone thing. And what more can I say? Y'all are slowly hurting these people with your success. But my catchphrase, they did it to themselves. Y'all ain't do it. They did it. Now they want to blame you and want to play the victim. But like I said, the truth will always prevail. And one thing about the truth, it hurts, but it will set you free. Tell them, ladies and gentlemen, the truth will set them free. So let them be mad all they want to. Yeah, they fumbled you, but guess who didn't? God didn't. These people, they know you were one. They know you were the one. You were the uno. You were the uno in a million. 1 in a million, that is. And they couldn't see that because they were so blind. But they wasn't blind. Because if they were blind, they won't be able to see your potential. And they won't be able to be treating you the way they did so. They saw it. They saw it. Trust and believe me, they saw it. These people ain't blind. And they ain't that doggone gullible either. But one thing for sure, when they overlook your potential, when they criticize you because of your situation that you were in or in right now, yeah, they done found it. That elevator up here ain't working. So don't sweat it. They got some work they need to be doing. They need to be doing a lot of healing. But you, on the other hand, y'all stay focused out there. And the one that counted you out back in the day, or miscounted, whatever, they're going to be the main ones going to come back and want to be your friend again. Want to be your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, relationship-wise or friendship-wise. They're going to be the main ones that want to come back in your life and act like that didn't even happen. But when they come back, you ain't going to be there. You could be somewhere else celebrating success and not failure, unlike them. Because y'all are successful and you are winners. So don't forget that. But ladies and gentlemen, if you made it to the end of this video, shout out to you and much respect. And don't forget, when they counted you out, they fumbled their blessing big doggone time. But look at you, you're still getting blessed in front of them. So don't forget that. But happy Saturday once again. Y'all please be safe out there. God bless. I love you all. And you will see me on the next video. Alright? So with that being said, please and please be safe. December is coming up. So, 2025, here we come. But yeah, catch y'all on the next one. Peace.